All right. I just wanted to mention how Marie's always busting my balls.
All you're doing is making yourself look like a knucklehead.
And saying that I look like a knucklehead. Because
you're so proud of yourself that over 5 years you sold 3 of these?
Because when I buy stuff, sometimes it takes a while to sell.
You bought phone cases for 4G phones.
Exactly. But when I bought them, people were still using these phones. They were.
No, they had already gone to the 5.
Yeah.
And I told
but people still own these phones.
I had a couple because I still had a 4.
Yeah.
And I think Daisy had a 4.
Yeah, you wanted to use some of those.
And,
right?
You know, but then, like, within the next few months, everybody had 5s.
So anyway, I got them.
What are you going to do with this friggin' thing?
I got them for really cheap, right? Yeah, but that's the thing about eBay. It's not like you buy it and it sells. That's the thing about everything. You know what stuff I bought that I haven't sold in relation to what I bought that I have sold?
Don't remind me.
So that's what it is. If you're doing this, you're in for the long haul. You know what I mean? You're gonna buy stuff and it's not gonna immediately sell. But one day it could sell. You know, and that's the point. If you're one of those people that are gonna do eBay, you know, just unless you start everything for $1 and it sells for whatever it sells for, you don't care, right? Or if it never sells, you're basically in for the long haul. This is your life, your career, and when you die, all this stuff is still gonna be there. I was literally thinking about, like, what if I died?
It's all going in the garbage.
No, how could it go in the garbage? I was thinking, like, maybe somebody could sell my whole, like, the whole listings, my name and stuff like that. Like, you could just, like, you know, a secondhand Daisy. Like, I could, like, you can add up everything I have on secondhand Daisy. And say I have, like, $100,000 worth of stuff, which I doubt, but whatever. Say I have that, right? Maybe I could sell it all to some, I'm not going to say fool.
But wait a minute, how are you selling this when you're dead? You just said when you die.
It's part of my estate. It's part of what I leave to
it's going in the garbage.
My inheritance. But I could have a lot of money here, right? But I'm just wondering, could you sell, like, the eBay name or whatever, you know? Because I have stuff I know is going to take me a while to sell. And there was some stuff I put online that it just, like, I was like 10 years and it sold. And I'm like, I can't be selling shit every 10 years. Because 10 years from now, I could be, like, in a nursing home. I don't know, you know what I mean? But, yeah, so anyway, Marie was busting my balls about stuff that I buy. And she was busting my balls so much, I was like, that's it. I'm listing it all, right? And I listed it, and she was like, it'll never sell. But so far, if you could see here, I sold 3.
In 5 years!
But I made money. I'm in the profit zone.
Get out of here.
I did. I got these. I think I paid like $0.25 a piece for these. And actually, I just counted them. I immediately forgot how many I had. What did I say, like 80?
I don't know.
Say I got 100. I paid $0.25 a piece. That's $25, right? That's better than the stock market. No, it probably isn't. It's better than the bank on my return. So all I know, but the weird thing is, right? Okay, it's like those Keith Haring pins. And the whole point of this video is that if you buy stuff, you list it, just forget it. Just go on to the next thing. List something else. Because sometimes stuff takes...
You cannot compare that to the Keith Haring.
I can totally compare it to the Keith Haring pins.
The man was a renowned artist and he passed away.
I'm not comparing these to Keith Haring. I'm comparing it to... I said Keith Haring pins. Keith Haring pins. Pay attention when I talk.
That's what I said.
You said Keith Haring. I'm not comparing these to Keith Haring. I'm comparing these to the Keith Haring pins. Okay?
That's what I meant. The Keith...
So I'm not supposed to go by what you say.
No, see...
I'm supposed to go by what you meant.
You're messing with me now. Listen. The Keith Haring pins made more sense because he was a renowned artist and people wanted...
How long did it take before I sold the first Keith Haring pin? What were they selling for? I bought the Keith Haring pins...
Those are selling for $60
But I bought those like 20 years ago. I literally...
He didn't list them right away.
I literally bought them when my kid was a baby.
They sat around.
No, we were taking them out. And then...
We were taking out the little pendants.
You know what? Let me find my Keith. See, but we didn't list them till like we've had them listed like 5 years, right? And I mean, some sell for. But my whole point is, I had those for 20 years. I took them to the markets. Everybody goes, "Oh wow, those are Keith Haring pins. How much?" I'd be like $10, $20. Now, 20 years later, I'm getting like what, 40, 50, $60 for them, right? So that's what it is. You just, my whole point is that,
Oh, so you're saying we have to wait 20 years for
no.
these?
My whole
phone
point is,
cases to be
don't
worth
bust my
money?
balls
No,
about shit,
that's my
because
job.
I'm just gonna list
to
it,
bust your
and
balls.
eventually it'll sell.
I never busted
Anywhere
your balls about
from
the Keith
5
Haring pins.
Yes, but that's not the point. You're busting my balls about this.
Because those are stupid.
That's stupid. They're like, people that like Nintendo stuff will buy them. Yeah, so you can
Unless
see
you can think of something to do with it. Like I said, to make a
It's not
wallet
my
or
job.
a card
Let
case
somebody
or
else
something
do
out
it.
of it.
They'll do it. So people bought 3 of them.
Because I know people have made purses out of old Nintendo 64 systems.
Yeah.
And they've made little wallets out of the...
Probably it'll work for belts.
I saw somebody made a purse out of the system and they made a wallet out of the controller.
Yeah, but like, I mean, unless I can give people ideas now, and if they want to buy all these off me, you know, that's fine. You know, when I initially listed these 2, I might actually raise the price on these. I'll have you know.
God help me.
When I initially listed these, they were selling for selling like $5, right? And I was like, fuck that. I ain't listing these for $5. That's BS.
Wait. You brought them home and found out that people were selling them online, probably from China, for $5.
I don't know, maybe. Yeah, they were selling them. They were selling really cheap, like $5, you know. And I was like, nope, I'm just gonna list it and wait. I do that with perfumes all the time. You know, I get a perfume that it's like it's low. You know, I can't sell perfumes for like $15 or $12 because shipping's too expensive. You know, you got to ship. You can't ship them first class. You got to ship them ground, right? So I'll see a perfume, and if it's like, if the price varies on it, say like there's 5 guys that have it for $15, but then it jumps to like 30. I'll go, okay, 25. You know, because it's like, yeah, I want to sell stuff quick, but also I want to make money, and also I figure. I was talking to AJ, I think, about this. It's like every year I seem to be able to have about 2,000 things listed, right? And every year I list about 1,200. I'm going to try and step that up. You know, I'm going to try and expand my eBay business, right? So every year I seem to have 1,800 things listed, and every year I seem to list 1,200. Not me, really, you and me, whatever. But that tells me that every year I'm selling about 1,200 items. And I list about 1,200 items. So
blah, blah, blah. I already tuned you out.
Oh, really? You just tuned me out?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, anyway, once again, I'm right.
No, you're not.
I am. Because I just started selling them. I just sold one a little while ago.
After 5 years.
And then I sold another one. And then I sold another one.
5 years.
So the time has come.
Ugh.
It's rolled around. This stuff is ready to sell.
Okay.
And just, all you got to do is follow my business advice.
No.
And you'll be very successful. Not really like me. If you follow my advice but improve on my advice, you could be very successful at business, you know? All right, anyway. Main point of this video is Marie don't bust my balls. And then
bust your balls.
second
Bust your balls.
and second main point is, if you're doing eBay, just remember, you're in it for the long haul. eBay for life, as I say. Kind of like some kind of prison. I don't know. But okay. All right. Take all this with a grain of salt, and I am out of here. Bye.